Hey, Mar.
Andrew!
What's going on? You get divorced again, I heard?
Yeah, I did.
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
Welcome.
Two.
The.
Happy.
Never.
After.
Pod.
Podcast is one word.
I know, but that's why it's funny.
Hey! It's the first time we actually heard the intro with the new song.
I know.
It's so cool.
It's crazy.
It's awesome. Taylor and Miles did that for us. Yeah, right? Am I correct?
Yes, you
I think
are.
I could have done it.
Yeah, let me hear you do it.
I was afraid, but now I'm strong.
They're not saying that at all.
No, I know, but I would have done a whole different thing. I think a lot of these songs are very, you're a star. You can be whatever you are.
I was listening to 80s music this morning.
Yeah.
And they're all, I was like Karate Kid kind of music. And
yeah, the montage.
And they were like, oh, I'll be the man that's going to protect you. I mean, I was like, this is the problem. It gives us a false sense of what to expect.
From a man?
Yeah.
You don't think a man will protect you? They're going to ruin everything?
Yes.
Men are not doing well right now.
Men really are not.
Yeah.
Black men.
As a beta male, I feel like I'm being lumped in. as a little bitch myself, I feel like
But you're not speaking up because
I'm scared. It is scary. I speak up a little bit, just to myself.
Yeah.
In the shower, alone, with jeans on. I got new jeans. I got a whole new look. What do you think?
I like it.
Got the new beard.
Well, the hoodie's old.
Trimmed, huh?
The hoodie's old.
Not that old. 2 weeks. I bought everything.
You've been wearing it every single day since you got it, though.
Well, yeah, you want to break it in.
You've been wearing the same dungarees?
Dungaree? What?
Dungarees.
Marshall's here, by the way.
Hi, Marsh.
Dungarees, huh? What are dungarees? You're very far away today.
I know. I'm so glad from you.
Dungarees is underwear?
I don't know.
What are dungarees?
What are dungarees?
What he's wearing.
Okay. Got the new jeans. I got new shoes, Adidas. Shout out.
Those are pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. They're a little bit expensive. Like, won't be able to pay rent, but they are cool, boy. We haven't had hot water in my apartment or gas in 3 weeks.
Nice.
But I look good.
You look great.
My room's filthy, but right now this outfit is pretty solid. Anyways, how you been?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was letting somebody stay in my apartment, and I asked him to leave. And
Yeah.
I feel like that was a different move for me. Normally, I just let people walk all over me, and then I want to murder them in their sleep. But this time, I spoke up.
What made you feel like you could speak up now? Like, what has changed?
Oh, well, I pay for the apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I would go to work every single day and come home, and he'd still be sleeping on the couch, and then leave again for comedy, and he'd still be on the couch, and come home from comedy, and he'd still be on the couch. And I was like, get the fuck out sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get on with your life. Do you feel like, though, when I first met you, you were that person on the couch, kind of? Like with Jessica, you would live.
Yeah, but
like,
I
But you paid
her.
your way.
Yeah.
Well, he paid. He paid you money, right?
He paid me, but I mean like a third of the rent.
Yeah.
And
But,
I paid
but now
Jessica,
you're in the
and I
other-
did a lot of things.
Yeah,
And
you cut her toenails.
I cut her
Yeah,
toenails.
yeah.
I stared at her while
I'm
she
not saying
slept.
that you are this. I'm just saying. Like,
I was way more respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a huge
So now
difference.
when you're in the role of.
I was trying to like pay it forward. I was trying to like, oh, Jessica did this for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm going to do this for someone else. But he would eat peanuts in the shells and leave the shells on the floor.
What does he think it is? A ballpark?
Yeah.
Is that a little baseball game? Hey, give me some peanuts over here. Hey, let me get peanuts. Remember that? Those guys? Those guys are great. Marshall, you could do that.
Yeah, I've done that in commercials. Absolutely.
Let me hear you.
Hey, give me some peanuts over here.
Hey, let me get some peanuts.
Isn't that nice how Marshall books himself on commercials?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow, it's weird.
I
I wonder
don't
if he'd
think-
ever book
It's
us.
weird. I wonder if we'd get a casting.
You're both
Right?
assholes. I would do it for free.
Oh, yeah,
dumbos.
right. You would do it for peanuts.
Cracker Jack, take a beer over here.
Cracker Jack, $2.50.
It does feel like you're not part of the conversation.
I'm not at all.
Over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're too far.
I feel like you are in the peanut gallery. Booyah! Booyah!
These are the jokes, people.
These are the jokes, baby.
I kind of like this. I like this room.
I do like this
There's
room.
a little more character than the other room.
Yeah.
I've been struggling with that over the few weeks.
Over
With
there.
Trying to
room?
make the room look more interesting
Yeah, well,
for our audience. We'll get there.
peanuts.
We have new artwork back here by Steve Torelli.
Yeah,
He puts it up on, he makes it for us, and we put it up on Instagram, and now we have it in real life.
real life, baby.
Real life. Give him a follow on Instagram, Torelli Pics.
So how did it end? So you told him to leave?
Oh, it's weird. It's so weird right now. So I asked him, I was like, hey, this isn't working for me. I'm not saying you have to leave immediately, but maybe start looking. And then by like the 15th of December, and so he goes, okay. So then he found a new place to crash. And then he messaged me yesterday and he goes, it's going to take me like a couple weeks to get my stuff out. I was like, no.
A couple weeks, you have one duffel bag.
Yeah, I know.
You barely. You have a trash bag.
Plus, I don't want someone having the key to my place.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to think maybe at some point he could just pop in.
Yeah,
you know?
you're naked in the living room eating pancakes.
Which I was all the time
Yeah.
when he was there.
Wow, he was there. Yeah.
Really?
No.
Jesus, Marshall. Look at you. Peanuts. Penis. Peanuts here. I got peanuts over
Did you
here.
blow him? Get your penis.
Did you blow him? Were you naked with your nipples on? Peanuts. Fucking, he's such a horny little bastard over there.
And then when you talk about sexuality freely, he's like, oh no,
no.
not good.
Yeah.
Not,
'Cause
you
he
blew
pen-
him in the hallway. That's you're a whore.
Yeah, you're a whore over there. But meanwhile, I like to get gagged by a dominatrix that I pay $4.50 an hour in my office.
With circus peanuts. and
Yeah.
Stuck to my asshole.
Yeah, but don't tell Lori. Don't tell Lori, though.
Talking about
We've seen it. We've seen the marks. I started working out.
Oh.
I know.
You do look better.
I feel better. My skin
You look
feels
better.
better. I feel better. I've worked out 8 of the last 9 days.
That's awesome.
I know.
That's great.
Things change.
I've been watching the Instagram stories.
Yeah.
You're really crushing
Working
it.
out really does change. Like I had to get past the hump. The
You
2
do
days.
call me every day and tell me about exactly what your workout is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're a trainer. You should listen to me.
I fade out, but you know.
That's what you do every day? You call her up and tell her about your training?
Yeah, and she
Little
tells me
bitch.
about little fucking guys she's dating and fucking guys on her couch. I don't know what to do about the guy on the couch. And I was like, yeah, I benched 225 today, motherfucker.
I'm like, well, come and kick him out.
But I can't. I'm really weak.
I'm really scared.
I didn't really
I'm
bench
scared of
225.
peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts.
Was he a big guy?
No.
So he could have kicked his ass?
I mean, I could kick.
You
I
could've?
mean, Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not. He wasn't.
You think
he's a
you could
nice
beat me up?
person. Yeah.
You are fucking crazy. I would beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, actually, you have like, if it was endurance.
I have monkey strength.
You do.
Endurance?
If I could get away from your punches and like keep you swinging, I could beat you. Like if I had more agility.
Oh.
No,
yeah, if-
he's like a little middle linebacker. He
Thank you. Well,
grab
probably
you
weak
and throw
side,
you
but yeah.
fucking down on the ground.
This is great. This is a good conversation. How would I beat up a woman? We started the conversation. See how happy Marshall got again? What, you beat up a woman and then you fucking her? All right.
Here's how you beat the crap out of her.
This is how you do. What you do is you pull her hair down, right? You find an alley, it's dark. What you want to do is you rip her shirt off, you slap around the tits a little bit.
You get one of those Matt Lauer secret door lockers.
Yeah, I got 9 of them. I got locks. They fuck that lock up. I got another lock. I got too many locks. Locks and bagels. I don't know. I think yeah. So working out's good. I don't know. Feel healthy.
That's great.
You go on a date
Did we
with her?
talk about that Harvard date?
No.
Oh, and we
Wait,
had to
we
talk about
didn't?
Baldy.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Did you go on a
Look
date
at him
with her?
get mad.
Jesus, he's horned up over there. Between beating up women and making them come, he is going nuts. I went out with Harvard, and she came to a show, very romantic.
Yeah.
I was nervous, a Harvard law student, a little
Which you
much.
shouldn't be. Yeah.
I know, I just think she's way smarter than me, and she wants to talk about real things. like a lot of like.
You have the ability to talk about real things all the time.
I know. I'm pretty good at it too. And
You are.
Yeah, but now I'm lifting, so I'll be more confident.
I feel like that makes you dumb.
Yeah, I know, but it might have the opposite. I was very dumb before, so maybe like when I take Adderall
Yes.
with ADD, and it makes me calm, and then regular people it makes them the opposite.
Yes.
Something like that.
What?
That was great.
I realized in the middle of what I was saying that wasn't what it is.
I know. I was like, huh?
It would be me working out would be like a regular person taking Adderall.
Whatever.
This is why I was nervous about going out with Harper. So we go out. She comes to a show, and it's great conversation. She looked great. She's really pretty.
Yeah.
And she all the boxes. Woo! Did she check them off? And I don't really. I've like 2 boxes. We went over this before.
I know.
No, she was great. She's pretty, and fun, and smart. Everything. And I thought it was going well. We were like bullshitting before the show, and there was like trivia came on in the bar, and neither one of us really knew. I knew like one answer, and she knew one, and it was like really adorable. And then we went to the show. I had a good set, and then she sat in the front row, and I was like, "Why don't you move to the back so we could leave?" And then she said that she wasn't on social media, and then I caught her on Instagram, but that was whatever. It's not a big thing. And but I called her out on it, and we laughed. Whatever. We were having a good time. And then the end of the day.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
She said she is not on social media, and then she had Instagram.
Yeah. She said she hasn't been on social media for a while, and then I saw her on Instagram, but whatever.
What does that mean?
She's a liar.
That means she's a liar.
But a fun liar. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
It's a fun lie. It's a fun lie. Yeah, I murdered somebody. Fun lie.
Go on.
I mean, Instagram and murder, I think that's a stretch, but...
Stay on track. Continue the story.
No, I want to know
think
the details.
Yeah.
That is a...
She's actually
important?
asking questions
Yes.
about the story for once,
right.
instead of saying
right.
what her story is.
I hear you.
It was really nice of her. I was like, where is she going with this? And wait, was that just a question? I was insane. I was like, okay, all right. I didn't know how to handle it.
Well, I also had a date.
Oh, well,
Go on.
how was he? All right.
No, go, please.
Come on.
So, okay, so
No, so then, so we went. I did the show, and then we went, and then...
what'd she say after you caught her looking at Instagram?
This nothing. We laughed about it. It was funny. And then the one thing though is after I got off stage, I wanted. This is selfish of me and insecurity, but I wanted her to say "great job," and she wasn't saying "great job." And I was like,
Because there's never a way for you to say that sincerely.
"What do you mean?"
Like if I
Adderall?
come to watch a show of
Yeah.
yours and we're friends,
Yeah.
like when you come off stage, I don't want to immediately say great job because it just seems like it's insincere. You're just saying it to pander. I want to tell you, this was what I really liked. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I'll write down notes. I really like this new tag or I really like this, but I still wait to tell you.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to have sex with you. So I don't
know,
care.
but-
I don't care about your opinion. I could care less, and I could beat you up.
You could not.
I can beat you up.
You could not.
Dude, we're gonna have box soon.
I'm ready.
You could go no gloves, and I'll go gloves.
No gloves would hurt my hands.
Yeah, with this face. so
I catch a tooth. Ow.
that's a great noise that I didn't know I could make. What is that? It's like a
cat.
It's a cat, but it's like
It's like a dying.
a dying cat.
It's like an old cat.
Call my friends.
Could you go on?
So the Uber takes too long. So we're waiting, and there's that awkward moment, and I haven't been on enough dates, so I don't know.
Wait, you told me something before you go on with the Uber. Let's go back a little bit. You told me something last time that she left her credit card.
Yeah, at the bar we were at before.
So why did she have her credit card there?
She got there 20 minutes before I did. She was early too, which really turned me on. I really like that.
Okay.
And then, so whatever. So she left her credit card. She paid for whatever I paid for everything, if that's what you're asking. I didn't make her pay.
So she got whatever, and then she still had a tab open, or you were
Yeah,
like, I'll just get whatever was on her tab?
Oh, I didn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think to do that.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Next time. Well, no, there isn't one. Okay. So
Oh, wait, you gave it up.
I'm kidding. Well,
Did
who
you
knows?
pay for her tab?
No, I didn't pay for her tab. But
That
I
would've been
paid for
smooth.
everything else. And I did throw money at her at one
That's good.
I paid for a drink and like we were joking and I made it rain on her chest.
Oh, no.
Maybe I forgot about that part.
Oh,
no, but it
God.
was fun. We were laughing about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun laughing at that.
Yeah, that wasn't probably the best. I can't do it again. We're making it rain. She's like, haha. And now I'm looking back. That was probably.
Now you're looking back.
I'm looking back with my little hands, my little trumps. So yeah, making it rain on her probably wasn't the best move on a first date. And then we're waiting for the Uber, and then I was like, do I go in for the kiss? And I didn't really elevate things. I only told her she was like pretty once, and I know a girl doesn't need, but I was like, but with the times we're in.
When did you tell her she looked pretty?
After she got in the Uber and left. No, I don't know. Like somewhere in the beginning of the date, I was like, oh, you look great. I don't know.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I don't know. I do feel like the times we're in though, like especially on a first date, like me being aggressive, however it is, like or elevating it, I was like scared to like in a way, like in my mind somehow that like I can't grab her and kiss her, or not grab her, but you know what I mean, like show affection. Like how do I show affection without coming off sleazy?
There's a couple things that you could have done differently.
Well, the making it rain. But how do you kiss on the end of the date? What's the best way to kiss a woman at the end of the date?
What is that noise?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Anybody hear it? Okay. Oh,
It's fine.
it's fine.
We could cut that part. Or not. Whatever. So how do I kiss someone?
How do you...
Yeah.
Fucking annoying.
You just say, I had a great time. And then
Just lean in.
and
I
take
can't
it.
handle the rejection, I think. Even though I'm in therapy and I'm working on that.
Well, first of all, I don't think that it has to happen on the first date.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we talked about it. My very favorite kiss, first kiss, was second date. Within the first 10 minutes, he picks me up at my apartment. We walk outside. We're crossing the street. We get to the other side of the street, and he goes, let's just get this out of the way. And then he kissed me.
Yeah.
And he's like, now we don't have to worry about that.
That's
and
a
I was
good-
like, oh, that was such a
good
like
idea.
a good exhale move. Like, and then I didn't have to worry about it
Yeah.
the whole rest of the
It's
time.
like a rub and tug, and you get the tug right when you get the massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Like Adderall. So, but the Uber took too long. So, like, you know when you say bye, and it's like, car's here, and it's like, or maybe a kiss or whatever, like a quick bye would be nice.
Yeah.
But then it was like, we were waiting like 7 minutes for the Uber, and it just got that more and more awkward the longer we waited. And then I was like, oh, why don't we split an Uber? I'm going that way. And I didn't mean it as a money thing, but she was like, she kind of got weird. But then I was like, had a great time. She's like, I had a great time. And then I wrote her the next day at like 3, had a great time, would love to do it again. And she wrote back, I had a great time, but there was no spark for me. I was like, no spark? What is this, a fucking rom-com?
I'm sorry.
And so then I went over like, what did I do wrong? And I was like, was it the AIDS test as a virgin in my story? Could that have been it? And
You
then
told her all those things?
it was on stage. And then I told her I haven't been in a relationship for 16 years, which didn't help.
I don't think that helped.
And I think the one thing, and Mara knows this, is the sweater with I have the elbow pads that cover my triceps.
this would have been a better outfit.
This would have been
Yeah,
a better.
you-
Well, that's why I think. So I think her telling me there's no spark. I went out. I worked out last 8. Like I think I've used it as a stepping stone too. So maybe I'll stalk her.
Also, I think
Like no, once I'm in better shape with
there's
better
also
clothes.
a bunch of other girls.
No, just her.
Just her. She's the one.
She was pretty. I saw a picture.
She's dead now.
So
So
dead.
I think that you could have, like, you had her sit in the back. I think another move, you could have taken her back to the greet and been like, hey, I need to say goodbye. Brought her back and introduced her to some cool people that were there.
Yeah.
That would have been impressive.
Could you guys not have dates at your shows, please? Like,
Yeah, that's probably.
It's
it.
really hard to.
don't do that.
It's really hard
But
to.
she offered 2 days, and I had shows those days. I don't know what you want. Like I don't know what else.
You don't take a date to the show.
Yeah, but if there's no date.
It's too hard to not. Hold on we'll introduce you in 1 second. We're gonna finish. Okay, good. We'll never introduce you. You'll just be some weird dude sitting in the corner.
I've always been the weird dude sitting in the corner.
Don't talk.
Right.
Don't talk yet.
No, you can talk. You can talk.
But if we don't take him out to his show, then we miss out on a night of shows. And then if the date goes bad, then we're like, fuck, I missed a night of shows.
Okay, you'll miss a night of shows.
It was a big show.
It's a big show.
And that's
then
why
have a date on another night.
That's why I also had her come, because it was like 200 people.
I know, but you're showing all your shit at the show. And
I know, I showed too much.
yeah.
We started talking about like political stuff, and I'm not good at, me.
Yeah.
And I was, yeah.
You're like, who's the president?
Yeah. Like, I voted for Trump, and he's a good man. And, we
He's
have
just
the same
trying his
hands.
Oh, we have a guest here.
Our guest is here,
Our
baby.
guest is here. Do we have a credit for you?
Yes.
He wears blue shirts. I don't know if it's
Black.
purple or blue. Is it black?
Uh-huh.
I think it's
I
navy
it's
blue.
Navy blue.
Yeah, and you went to faster school where?
This motherfucker, you should see his closet, man.
Really, that's where we're starting?
It's half empty.
I'm out of the closet
fucking
now.
way, man.
I'm totally out of the closet. So.
Man.
Can you hear? You good?
Yeah, I can't hear myself too well.
Can I say your last
Oh,
name?
Can we turn up his
Yeah.
thing?
If you can pronounce it.
F?
Yeah.
Can you turn mine too, please?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I can't hear it through my hat. I know I should
could take off the hat.
No,
I like the hat,
but
man. It looks
the
good.
hat looks
Oh
really
my
cool though.
God.
Looks good. You filming this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I got
What do you call that?
I didn't fit in.
That's
What do you
why
call
everyone's gonna see that that's not a black shirt.
This is falling off the rails here.
Okay.
Robert Eth is here joining us. I don't know your middle name or else I would have used it. You are my spirit animal. He's been engaged probably as many times as I have.
Not quite.
Oh, no?
5 altogether.
5.
But married 3
The thing
times.
is that he had to ask. That's the difference.
Really?
You didn't
No,
ask?
I don't think I remember asking at all, to tell you the truth. I don't think it was ever my idea. I'm sticking with
I
that
don't think it ever
story.
is
Yeah.
a guy's idea.
I don't think it is. First time I was 25, I'm thinking, I'm getting married. What? 25? But maybe it was my idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get down on a knee?
No.
So where did you meet this first lady?
First one was, we were school teachers together.
Okay.
Special ed teachers. And she was just the best teacher I've ever seen in my life. Really talented.
Oh, you were in her class?
Yeah. But I was in the transition class.
Yeah.
So I was about to get out. That's how we met. Yeah. Teachers and students, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Look what's happening now. You think it didn't happen then?
I'm sure.
It never happened to me because, I was a, scrawny Jewish guy.
I'm a scrawny Jew too,
Yeah.
but I started working out. So
Yeah.
I'll show you some things.
Okay.
So you meet her. You're teaching.
Yeah, we were both teachers in the same building, not the same school. She was a private school teacher. I was public school, but we rented space in the same place. And I remember seeing it. I remember it was yesterday. It was 1970 something.
Yeah.
But I just walked by her class, and she's got these huge 21-year-old kids. They were kids mentally.
So you're going with tits.
I was like, oh,
He's got these huge fucking kids. These 21-year-old kids.
Yeah.
With these fucking 19-year-old fucking.
I can see how you would get to that, but no, that's not how it happened. I'll figure that later. Actually, she did have, but I don't talk like that.
You don't talk like that.
No, I don't use. There's some words I can't use because for some reason my grandmother put this crap in me.
All right, we'll say it for you.
I can't
Tits.
say that. And if I hear take a leak, I cringe like crazy.
Because of
Take
your
a leak?
grandmother?
Because
Drain the snake?
Because we were parked in a gas station in a 1955
Blow your
Chevy,
hose?
5 years old, and some guy gets out of the car next to us, with the big fat guy with the
Yeah.
hat in the 50s, and he goes, "Phyllis, I'm going to take a leak." And my grandmother looked at me and said, "If you ever say those words, I will kill you." Can't stand listening. Can't hear the words.
How are you about twat? I just love that that's where the line like,
Right.
Twat's fine.
No,
Yeah, I can
twat's
say
fine.
twat. I just can't say take a leak.
I can say the C word. I used to use that all the time.
Did your grandma smack you around a little
No,
bit?
she's a little.
Yeah, well, you're a little scrawny.
Nazi.
She was a little nuts.
Oh, big time Nazi.
So where did you grow? Oh well, now
In Jersey.
In Jersey. Okay, so you're in. So you meet her. So you see her.
Meet her, see her, fall in
See the
love.
kids.
See the kids. She's so good, but she's going up against this kid. He's got to be 6'2", and she's 5'2", and she's going to put him in his. She's going to do her job.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh my God, this woman's brilliant. Sometimes a good school teacher is like something to really. And I just fell in love with her, and she was really hot.
And you were watching through the window like a creep.
Through that little glass thing in the door, that little.
The way she took
school-
care of that 6'2" kid with my pants around my ankles. I just knew she was the one.
I didn't say what I was thinking. I was
So you're just
thinking
looking
that.
at the special ed class with
Yeah.
your pants down. This is great.
Yeah.
So
Through
then,
the door.
Then you talked to her that day?
No, actually, that was the end of the season. I didn't see her again until September, and she was engaged to a guy, Queens people, Bayside. Guy had a black belt in karate.
Okay.
So we ended up hooking up a month or so later while she was still engaged. I shouldn't even, am I telling this story?
Yeah.
She's not going to hear this. And she had to tell the guy that she
Oh
was.
my God! And he's a black
Yeah.
belt, and
Yeah.
you're a little scrawny Jew.
I actually said to her, "Do you want me to be with you?" And she looked at me like, "What are you nuts? You can't. He'll kill you in a second. He can't be with me." But she told him, and we got married.
That's
Romance.
I mean, not right away.
how long after
Probably June. So it was like September to June.
you had to get your green belt.
At what point were you guys together?
on my
then?
purple shirt. we got together around October.
Okay.
And it was a thing a night.
So 6 months.
Yeah,
So it was, yeah.
How long were you guys
Or
married?
8
years.
months. Yeah.
5 years.
5 years. Would you have a big wedding?
Big Queens wedding, Eisenberg Park. Outdoors. The whole.
Wow. This was it.
Yeah. All
This
my
is
friends
the
standing in
one.
the back going, "Goodbye." I was 25 years old. I had no business getting married.
Yeah.
But
So what'd you do?
about being married,
Yeah.
not well. I didn't do well. I actually ended up leaving teaching and a few years later, and now I had a regular job in the city where I was traveling, and she didn't sign up for that. So she signed up for someone who's going to be home every day at 4, and she knew where I was at 2 and at 1 and at 12, and then I got to travel and see the world a little. And
Yeah.
she didn't like it. I loved it.
Yeah.
So that was that.
It's weird that you can't transition from like one job to the next and maintain security. Were there things that you were doing that you weren't like allowing her to feel secure with the relationship?
That she knew of? No. Guys that travel for a living, and this, guys, especially guys that travel around the world, they have a thing about the GMT. The line, they're crossing the GMT line and going into Asia or something. For some reason, the mentality, most men who travel and do this kind of work, you cross the line, nothing counts. Whatever you do in China doesn't really count in the real world.
Yeah, it's not on the mainland. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
If it's more than 10 hours time difference, it happened before you got there, so it doesn't count.
But then it slowly started being 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If it's on the other
That's
side
right.
of the parkway, exit number 48.
It didn't happen.
Men think. Men think like that. Well, I didn't. I'm just kidding about myself, but a lot of guys think like that. They
I
really
cheated
do.
on my second husband. It's not a big deal.
No, it wasn't a big deal. But I honestly didn't cheat on her. But we were done. It was just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was enough. She wasn't having it, and
So how did it end? Like, was you served the papers or?
no.
I know.
She served the papers. She got the house. She got the car, and I got a suitcase full of clothes and got out. That's how it always ends. For
Yeah.
Me. That's always. Even if I'm not married to them.
Same
and I've been
suitcase?
engaged, and it's ended like that. Get out. Just get out.
Yeah.
One time, I wanted some of my. Sometimes you don't even get your clothes. Sometimes, like my last wife said,
My first husband didn't
I
get
like
his
that jacket. I
clothes.
really like that jacket, but it's mine. But I like it, so I'm keeping it. So you can't have it, and you just go without it. That kind of thing.
She fit in your jacket?
My third wife did. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's heavy.
We're not to that fat fuck yet.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
so
shut
let's talk about the second one.
She will hear this.
Okay, so then you get divorced, and where are you at in life? Are you just like single guy in the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're still traveling?
I'm still traveling. I'm a single guy. I'm living on 14th Street before it was nice.
Okay.
surrounded by
You and your one suitcase.
my one suitcase in a furnished
That
apartment.
had to feel good, though, a little freeing, right? And you're only 30
It feels
at this
good
point.
until you do it for the fifth and sixth time.
Well, yeah.
Then it's
Yeah.
like a little old.
Yeah.
Give me
Honestly,
money,
the 8th time, though, I heard is great.
Yeah. I'll have to work.
Mario's
It
almost
starts,
there.
yeah, it starts over
Yeah,
again.
it starts
It's
over.
almost like that Sam
Yeah,
Kinison
don't-
line. I want my records back. Give me my just give me my records back. Give me something. Yeah.
So when did you meet the second engagement or
The
second
second
marriage?
wife was there was a place on 19th Street and Park Avenue South called Canistelle before your time. Not before his time. It was seriously at that time in the 80s. It was the hottest restaurant in town. It was a what's his name? Doesn't matter. Sandra Bullock was the maitre d', was a hostess. It was just the Gottis hung out there. It was one of those restaurants. And I'm sitting there with a bunch of people. And a friend of mine from LA is in town, and we're all having dinner. And she said, I'm going up to the bar. Do you want anything? I turn around, and there's this 5'10" woman in white, with dark hair. And just, I jokingly said, I'll have her.
She's yelling at a 6'2" handicap.
Exactly. She brought it back, and I married her. Brought it back to the table, and I married her.
Okay, so
I love how you go right to
know,
marriage. It's like,
I
and then
know.
I married her. And then
married
now
her.
I see why all your things end.
I married her 3 months after that day.
3 months.
We were separated 6 months later, and divorced 3 months after that.
Was it just fiery? Like you were just into it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the actress?
No.
All right.
No.
So
you're like, my bag's packed. I got this. I'm out.
did you move in together right away, or
Bought
like
a house.
You bought a house?
In that time.
Where?
Montvale, New Jersey.
So you're living in the city, and you decide to buy.
She had a kid.
Okay.
She was 23. She had a 4-year-old kid, which was apparently not a sign to me that something was wrong.
Yeah.
But she was 23. She had a 4-year-old kid. She said, "Well, the kid's got to go to school." I said, "Well, then we have to buy a house."
Man,
Little
you
house
were right away. You were in it.
I was in it.
Yeah.
Lost that house.
And what happened? What?
Did you like have a relationship with the kid?
Loved the kid.
Do you,
Couldn't stand her, but I loved the kid.
do you still talk to the kid?
No, kid's like 50 now, I guess. you know?
Okay. He's probably
I just
dead.
did the math. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's the second time. Oh my God.
That was the second marriage.
So how did that one
And the
end?
second time you bought a house.
Yeah, the second house, second marriage. She was. It ended. I went.
Did you go to the same mortgage officer?
I think for a couple. I had the same
That's
lawyer. It was like
You
I was.
should have gotten a different lawyer.
No, I should have gotten a bigger discount. Is what I should have gotten.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you'd be there again.
She was just, she was like, just that good looking that the fact that she spoke to me that's enough.
Oh
So you-
no,
yeah.
that's
Boys'
not.
house, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
what? No.
Yeah, it's not-
Same thing that I say to Andrew. Stop that.
Yeah.
Knock that off. That shit's.
It's tough for little scrawny Jews. Like it's tough for us because
Yeah.
if there's like 5'10".
You are not a little scrawny Jew.
Yes, he is.
I'm 5'9".
Come on.
You're a good-looking man.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
please.
Thank you. I mean, I'm on fire right now. I got new
You are.
jeans and shoes. But what, so you were into that, and then what, so then you moved back to the city?
Yeah, I always moved back to the city.
That's good.
Back to the same apartment?
No, same management company. Just call them, hey, I'm back. Need a 1-bedroom. Let's try the Upper East Side this
And you have
time.
the same job at this point?
Yeah. I had a company.
So you're a traveling
yeah.
salesman?
No, I
Yeah.
had a shoe company.
I don't
A
know.
very successful shoe company.
What are shoes?
He's
I
being
don't-
monitored.
Oh, so you like these shoes? Oh, so
I
you're,
wear those
now
shoes.
I take, yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I didn't know.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
So I was, I was working, traveling, going factories.
Phil Knight?
Oh yeah. I'd like to be Phil Knight's like 14th cousin twice removed. That's
yeah,
it. But
yeah. You'd be
Phil
so
Knight's,
rich.
Phil Knight's some kind of genius savant.
Yeah.
Nut job, but yeah. No. Little shoe company, no big deal. And so that was the deal.
Okay, next relationship. We only have 18 hours to get through these.
Okay. The third wife was from LA, and I'm out with some friends, and we're in a club downtown, and I'm not going to come to me the name of it. And these two women walk in, and they're both soap opera stars, but I'm drunk enough to,
How old are you at this point?
This point I'm 35,
Okay.
and
It really did get in and out the last one.
yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but he's still young. He's still hitting up clubs. You know, you still got it.
35 is not so bad. You can go to a club
Yeah, that's
at
what I'm
35.
saying.
If I go now,
It's close.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
you
it's
don't
a
want to do
little
that.
awkward,
You don't want to do that.
But yeah. So I'm sitting, I'm looking, and there's the two of them, and there's one with dark hair, and I'm like, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Oh, dark hair. I thought you
Yeah.
said dog hair. I was
No,
like, that's
dog hair.
weird.
But unfortunately, she was not mutually, in love with me, and the other
Okay.
one was, I guess, or so I ended up going out and marrying her.
Take what you can get, you know?
So you were
This is nobody's going to hear this, right?
No.
so you were enthralled with the beautiful brunette.
Yeah.
And then her friend.
But she said, nah.
She said, no. You just wanted to
I
be
think
near
her boyfriend said no. What?
And did you just want to be near her? Is like, what was the logic there? Or you just, well,
I'm missing the.
no, at 35, like, why did you
We
marry
can tell.
her friend?
Oh, I don't know why I married any of them. I don't know why I married them.
No, I get that.
She lived in L.A. I lived in New York. We had 2.5 really good years,
Okay.
back and forth on weekends. We just
But
saw each
every
other.
time you see her, don't you think about the friend that you really like more?
I was drunk.
When,
Yeah.
when you asked her, was she like, why do you want to get married? This makes
I
no
don't
sense.
think I asked her either. Maybe I did. I don't know. I know there was a ring.
Did you
I
buy
had
a
to buy-
ring?
Yeah.
Then
5
you
rings.
asked her.
5 rings.
So you asked. I mean, you're joking, but
No, I am joking, but I think it just kind of comes up sometimes.
yeah.
Like
but
maybe
you
we
got
should
the
get married.
ring. You went and got.
Well,
It just kind of comes up. I just happen to have this ring.
No,
wow.
What are you doing for the next couple
Well,
of
it's
years
not-
or
it's-
months?
It's not all this romantic imagery where you
I also
driving
bought a
down-
new Toomey at the same time. I'm ready.
Yeah, why? So did you buy the ring after you guys agreed to getting married?
I
Was it
think
something like
that's
that
it.
then?
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
wasn't like
Yeah.
buy the ring, let's go to the top of Empire State Building and like that kind of shit. It was more, hey, let's get married, and then you went and bought a ring
Yeah, but I
just to
can't
make
even
it.
remember I can't remember asking her or where it happened, but it happened. Oh, I know it happened.
Okay.
So did she move to New York?
No, she did eventually. I begged her not to, but for the first couple of years, she stayed there. She was on, working actress. She was, and
Why did you beg her not to?
because I knew it wouldn't work. And weekend things are great, and it's not wasn't.
You could have moved to L.A., right? Because
And
you
that wouldn't have worked either.
Yeah.
But that it wasn't about cheating or anything. It's just like to go out there on a Friday and have a great weekend, and then Sunday night fly home or Monday night fly home. It's like
So you just had like a fairy tale wedding. It wasn't really real anyway.
the wedding.
I mean, like
We had a wedding by a
marriage.
judge in Sherman Oaks, one of the producers' house. They built a bridge over the pool, the whole nonsense. She had gotten married on television a year or so before, and she was playing a Greek Orthodox character. So they had hired a real Greek Orthodox priest to come and perform the wedding on TV. She said to me, "Can he come and say a few words? I really like this guy at our wedding." And I don't care. I'm just the judge performs the wedding, and this guy walks on the bridge with the Greek Orthodox with the whole thing and he says hello very nicely to everybody, and all of a sudden, in the beginning, and he starts with this holy roller stuff, and all of my friends are like in shock.
Yeah.
They're either falling down laughing.
Were you
or they
there,
can't-
Marsh?
No, I wasn't.
No, I didn't invite.
I didn't meet him
when you
yet.
get married for the third time, my family wasn't even there. You don't invite people.
Yeah, it's like us with comedy. It's the same thing. When you start, you're like, hey, come to my show.
Come to my
Yeah.
show.
And then after a while, you know it's not for them.
And then, in this case, you invite them. They have to fly to LA. You
Yeah.
have to bring a present.
Yeah.
It was enough already. It was enough. 3
Yeah.
times,
So he goes crazy. Your friends laugh.
Yeah.
And at that point, you were like, this
I'm
marriage
married
is
again.
doomed.
Yeah. I think I was, not all that sober for that wedding anyway, because it was the middle of the day and we all went to lunch and But you have, it was fine.
Do you still
Okay.
booze or no?
Okay.
A little bit. Okay. so that's the third. That's the third wedding.
Third wedding. I was divorced.
marriage.
I was divorced 3 times, about 2 days before I turned 40. Does that beat you? Or I might beat you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not 40.
Yeah, I'm not. I was like, huh? No, yeah, you. I beat you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I was like, what?
So it must have been an interesting divorce with an actress. It probably was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, it was in, Soap Opera Digest and radio shows that talk about that kind of stuff, which there were.
Yeah.
And it was all about the older guy who,
The old shoe guy.
yeah, the old shoe guy.
Mr. Shoes.
Yep.
Okay, so then you had 2 more engagements.
Yeah, we're going there too.
Oh, you gotta tell
Hell
that
yeah.
one. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
You gotta tell the one
Wait.
about.
and at no point are you just a hopeless romantic or just hopeless?
No, I'm done now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finished.
No. During
Was
the
I?
process.
No. I'm saying there.
I
at
wanted.
those-
I obviously.
You wanted
listen,
a family, right?
You can't be married 3 times and say it was someone else's fault. You can be married once and blame it on somebody else. Twice,
Yeah.
3 times, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's all on me. You know. I know. Not you. You'll get it. You'll realize that.
You'll realize it's your fault.
Yeah. But you remember I listened, so I know it's your fault. Not even a question. But I'm not a hopeless romantic, but I wanted a family, and I'd like to say I picked the wrong woman, which I actually obviously did, but that's like an old fashioned. You pick each other, and
Now, at that time when you're getting divorced for the 3rd time, do you ever think about the teacher?
Had
Does
I-
that?
yeah. And I picture her like 40
Yeah.
pounds overweight. So it
Just to
doesn't
make
bother-
you
make me feel better. I'm sure
Do
she's
you ever
not.
communicate with her?
No, no one ever communicates. When I'm gone, it's a suitcase, me, and don't ever call me again.
Oh, I talk to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. So you do think about her a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But she was the real
The
person.
real one. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she was-
That was when you were before your shoe, when you were
Second
just
one-
a teacher.
Second one didn't graduate high school, and the third one, was an actress. Which listen,
What does not
I have a
graduating
friend
high
who's a
school have to
comedian
do
that I don't know if he's even around anymore. His name is Jimmy Alec. Funny guy back in the day. He did a lot of clean stuff. He opened for
He'd say, take
That's
a
what
leak
we
on
do.
stage.
like Frankie. Yeah.
Twat.
No, he opened for all those kind of Tom Jones, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So went out. I met the third one, and he and his wife, who was a producer, we all went out for dinner one night. And he called me the next day. He said, "Look, she's lovely. She's great. She's pretty. She's fun." Jeannie, his wife, he says, "My wife's a big fan of hers. We really had a great time." He said, "Now listen to me. Run the fuck away right now.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You don't know what you're doing. You're out of your league. You're out of your element. She's an actress. Nothing against actresses,
Yeah.
but you can't play with. You can't play in that field. You don't have what it takes. You're a regular person. She's not. I mean, he said it about himself. I'm not. She's not. Get out." And he was right. And,
Everyone's going to be Googling Greek Orthodox
I know.
actress from the early 30s.
please, early 30s. Early 30s. Do that.
Did Marshall ever set you up on a date?
Marshall, Lori has set me up on a lot of dates.
Oh, so
I think I set Marshall up with Lori. How's that?
Whoa.
I met
And were
Lori.
any of the dates that he set you up with successful? Him and Lori? That they set you
I
up
was
with?
engaged to one.
Okay.
All right, let's go. So
Let's
this is
start.
the fourth one?
The fourth one, yeah. No, the fifth one.
Fifth.
Okay, so
Fifth.
what was the fourth real quick? How about a
Fourth was
quick
just
four?
a really pretty girl who,
Where'd you meet her?
I met her.
He doesn't know. He doesn't even know her
I
name.
met her at a thanks party.
She had 4 friends. 3 of them were more attractive, and I was like, "That's the one for me."
She actually
other
was.
3 said
She
no.
actually was part of Marshall's group back then. You know who I'm talking about?
Who?
Stewie's ex.
No. I don't
Okay.
know.
And he doesn't. I met her at a party, independent of everything, just
Yeah.
at a party, and
Why did it fall apart?
that's a good question. I was leaving from Mexico on a business trip, and we were living together, and we decided it was over, time to go. And I came back from Mexico, and all her stuff was gone, half my stuff was gone, and the only thing left in the closet, there was an empty shelf unit, and the only thing left was a pair of 6-inch black patent leather pumps that I bought her in London, for me, not for her, but for me, and she just left them right there in the middle. It's like a big fuck you. I said, yeah.
Good move.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Good move, girl.
I mean, what could you do to cause a woman to?
Yeah, what kind of
what-
disdain
Yeah,
do they...
what are you when the lights are off? I mean, are you a real animal?
No,
What's
no,
going
no.
on?
It's totally when they're on.
When they're on, when the lights are on.
Yeah, I'm an ornery pig
You don't
headed.
seem that. I mean,
Yeah.
other than calling women fat and 40 pounds overweight, but other than that,
That was
you
a
seem-
joke.
Yeah, no, I know, but you don't seem like a. And,
I would
and
never
seeing
do.
colorblind and being colorblind, but
I don't know where you're getting purple from this. This is so black.
it's
No,
blue.
it's
If anything. No, but I'm just saying, like,
I can't- if
how
it's
do you
purple, I
drive?
can't wear it
How do you
anymore.
drive? How does a woman? Because I know what happened with her when you did something
Yes.
like similar to that.
I did something
but
similar
that's
to that.
but yeah. What
That took a lot.
do you think? Like, was her like made her so passionate?
I'm
about
just hugely obnoxious. I'm just myopic. You know, I believe in things are one way, and that's the way they are. And politically, you can't shake me. You know, I'm a huge dyed-in-the-wool left-wing New York socialist liberal Jew. And if you say something, well, maybe I'll vote for Bush. Get out. Just get out. I can't see it that way. I'm not having a conversation about that. I don't know if that helps you in the question.
No. So you're a little stubborn and you don't listen.
I can listen, but
you just don't change.
No.
He's like, here's why you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Would you want to work on that?
I know how old I am.
Who cares? There's still time.
For what?
I don't know. Get married and engaged.
Yeah.
You're come by. You might still have swimmers in there.
Yeah. I don't know.
This motherfucker's closet. I once went to his house. Every Christmas he has a party. Every year.
We're coming.
Yeah. I can't wait.
But it's gotten smaller. Like 6 people with last year. I don't know what the fuck happened.
They're all dead.
They
died.
Ridiculous.
I
It's
know.
like
I
6
can see
people.
why.
It's like ridiculous. Like 6 people come to his
Went
fucking
from
party
9
now.
to 6.
Yeah, it's like 6 people. I have to go to this stupid fucking party.
It was 12 people.
It's like Roy says, we got to go to Robert's party. There's only 6 people. I'm sitting with 6 fucking people.
That's hard. That's not a party.
And it's like
I only had the party for you.
I go into his bedroom. You know, he had to move. He moved. He's now on the west side. He was on the east side forever. So I go in his closet. I swear, he's got like 12 white shirts, perfectly on hangers, 10 pair of dungarees folded.
No one knows what a
Fuck
fucking dungaree is.
Nobody knows. Even I don't say
Shut the
dungaree.
fuck up.
No one knows what a fucking
Jeez, you
dungaree is.
asshole.
I have no idea what
fucking
dungarees
idiot.
are. Justin,
It's like
do you
in
know
a
what a
perfect
dungaree is?
fucking row.
You do?
You fucking idiot.
So anyway,
missing the
sorry to
fucking
ruin your
point.
flow. Go ahead. Yes.
You already fucking, that
No,
was
I
the
didn't. I
point.
didn't ruin it.
Everything's in a perfect
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah.
This guy's got his own life,
So he's
man.
very OCD.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
want to deal with anybody fucking else in his life.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. But he's a really good uncle, you know?
Yeah, okay.
But we introduced him to this woman, and this is a classic. I will not say any more. I'll let him tell the story.
Wait, are y'all related?
They're friends.
Well, he's like almost, it's like, I met Lori the same night I met Robert.
Well, it was more, a mutual friend and I actually discussed bringing them together, and the stars came together one night, and we invited. I was with Lori's group, and she invited your group, and we just had a feeling it would work. And look at that, it did.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, so
The final drum roll.
The weird part is I don't really remember much about that.
wow, you really blocked that out.
Her name?
Oh, what's her name?
It's blocking out my.
Just a
blows
first
my
and last
mind.
and middle name. Just those.
I got to think.
So someone you got engaged to, you have to look at Marshall to understand.
The only ring I got back was that ring, and we were in the parking lot of my office.
That's why you don't remember her name.
And we were breaking up. And she took the ring off and threw it at me.
Oh, I've done that.
And as it's coming out of her hand, the look on her face was, "Oh, that was stupid." And the look on my face was, "Catch it, just catch it."
Yeah.
Which I did and ran. So that, well, it doesn't matter what her name was.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so you met her.
Met her. And
How did they meet, Marsh?
Friend of yours.
It's a friend of ours.
How long ago was this? How old were you?
I know, but did you set them up on like a date? Did
Yeah, it
you
was
set them up
on
at a
date,
party?
Like Holden's, she has 3 sons, and one of them was Holden's age.
Right.
And they
Okay.
played football together.
So then you were like, "Oh, you
Also
two
good
would,
kids.
you two would be well suited together. You
we
should go
thought
get
it might
coffee."
be fun
But
that
it
they
wa-
would go out
It
together.
was for a long time.
So then,
Yes.
did you guys go out on a single, like alone date, or did you meet at a party, or did you
no,
meet?
I think we went on just like a regular blind date. kind of
And
thing.
then they
God,
went to
that-
Europe together for a weekend, right? Did you go
course.
way to Europe together for a weekend?
We went somewhere. Was it yours?
Yes. Let's go to Europe for a weekend.
There might be dementia somewhere. I mean, I'm a little worried. The longer you talk, the more I'm
Most
like,
of my
I
family.
think, yeah.
Remember the
It runs
older
in my
ones?
family.
Yes. They went far away for a weekend.
We went on a plane someplace.
Yes, you did.
We went to
the island or something?
We went to Parakeet.
Wherever you went.
Yeah,
You
which
went
is-
far away
Yeah.
for a weekend.
It was nice.
date.
It's nice there.
Yes.
We didn't.
So she had 3 kids. though.
Yes.
3 older kids.
Where did
3
they-
boys.
Who
3
watched them?
They watched him.
I think our ex.
Was it nerve wracking to have?
No, I
a
like
woman
kids.
Yeah.
I enjoyed being around the kids more than I enjoyed being around her. You know.
Yeah.
I did, but same thing with one of the other ones.
Yeah, one of
had
the other
kids.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the other 5.
Yeah, they
Second
had
one
kids.
with the
It was
kid.
the second one with the
I
kids.
dated women with kids. I like to date women with kids. I
Yeah.
like being around kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Okay.
So what happened? Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're asking me.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell the story.
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
not
We
telling
got.
us. You
I
gotta
didn't
get-
remember we went away. You remember more about it than I do.
Did you buy a house with this one?
Yes. Oh my God, that's it.
They bought a house.
We bought a big house right near him. Big house. Stupid house. Like, stupid house. Did you see the house? Like a house for people that are not, they
It
don't
was
come
a
from
$1
where I
million
come from.
house.
And he loves it.
He loves your pain.
He loves
me losing
He
money.
lives vicariously through you.
We broke up before we moved in. So I
didn't even
never
live in the house.
Not one night.
And then she got
not
the
a night.
house? She got the
No,
house?
she didn't get
No,
the
she
house.
didn't get the house.
She got other stuff, but not the house. And yeah, then the house was. I forgot that. That
Yeah.
sucked.
Can you imagine buying a house and not living in it?
That sucked.
You know what would be great in the house? A bidet. So,
Yeah. Have you ever had any bidets in your house?
I know, but I'm buying one from.
Oh my
Hello
God, they're the
Tushy?
best.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
great. Please
Oh my
do.
God, they're
Absolutely.
tushy.me.
If you go to tushy.me or hellotushy.com, you go and buy yourself a bidet. They're unbelievable. We love them. We
Unbelievable.
have them in our house. Our assholes are extremely clean.
Squeaky.
Squeaky clean.
Hairy, but squeaky.
Harry, you can eat. You can eat.
I don't know how to attach it to the back still.
It's
And I don't know if I
very
can
easy.
buy it because Lori's going to drive me crazy if
What
I
do you
get
mean?
one. I don't know.
Why
She
are
won't-
you saying this now?
I
During
want
the
to get
promotion.
one. I want to get one so
So
badly.
say you got one.
No, I got to get one.
No, I know
I
that.
went to the website. I was so excited about. Has hot water and shit.
I know.
That looks so cool.
I
It's
know.
great. You
Yeah.
gotta get one.
You have
Yeah.
to get one because
I
right
plan
now in
on
the
it.
winter,
Lori will
you know,
love it.
Yeah.
She won't do it. I will definitely use it.
Okay.
I love those.
You're
So-
buying
Use
it.
that stool thing.
The
No,
squatty
he got me
potty.
the stool
The
thing.
Oh,
squatty.
you guys
That's
are
great.
nice.
The squatty potty.
The squatty
I
potty
tried that.
and bidet.
So if you
what
use
a
the
combo.
passcode,
Happy butthole. It's
Happy
not a
butthole.
passcode, but it is a promo code.
promo code. Again, I've messed that up.
Oh, you know, I wanted to tell you also. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
I'm sorry you're here. I'm sorry.
I would have
Happy
gotten you
birthday.
cake, but we don't do cake.
I don't do cake.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you get drunk today and you get engaged.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It can happen. You get a new house by Friday or next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday. Next Friday.
Yeah, let's give it a little time.
Let's give it.
No, I'm done.
Let's
It's
give it
all
one
over.
Europe trip.
No more.
I kind of want to date you. I mean, I know there's no expectations with you,
None.
and it seems like you're pretty wealthy.
I'm not pretty wealthy, and
You
no-
get
I'm not
shoes?
pretty wealthy.
and not, number two, when it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm really good at separating, really breaking up. It's like, oh, pfft,
Do you want to promote your shoes on the podcast?
no, I sold the company a couple of years
Okay.
ago.
Oh.
I really don't want to promote them.
I kind of want to. I want to know what. I want to know the name of the actress, and I want to know the
I
shoe
know.
company.
As soon as you turn that,
Okay, great, fantastic. That's great. Leave them wanting more.
Are you dating now?
why am I looking at you?
Why are you looking at
You
me?
look at him like
Not really. No,
yeah.
a little bit. I don't know.
You're seeing someone? A little bit. It's not like you guys don't. Do you guys still have the talk?
Oh, you mean the woman who came to the house this summer? That one? Yeah. Oh, she's nice.
Oh, but it's been over the
Not the
summer.
rabbi's
yeah, you're
daughter.
seeing
No,
someone.
Not the rabbi's daughter.
the rabbi.
We didn't even talk about the
The
rabbi's,
rabbi's
daughter.
daughter I never dated.
No.
No, that was just
Fuck the shit out
Did you
of
have
her.
sex in the synagogue? Did you fuck in the temple?
pretty much anywhere. And her I'm not. I can't. Please don't let me use the name. Father's
No.
a big
I didn't even
time
know her
New
name.
York
Rabbi?
modern
I
called her the rabbi's
big time,
daughter.
emeritus. You know,
Yeah.
like famous people's rabbi. So that's the reason that we did that.
How did you meet her? In temple?
Crowd? No, in temple? No, I've
No.
been in a temple. No,
I haven't been to temple.
I think I was in temple when I was bar mitzvah. That was the last
yeah,
time.
me too.
But
Pretty much.
no, yeah, it was fun. How do you remember that?
What, the rabbi's daughter?
Yeah.
I just love just saying, when's the last time you fucked the rabbi's daughter?
Yeah.
That's just had a lot of fun. Just like,
That's a
oh,
great
hi,
name. for
rabbi's
a-
daughter. When I used to see her, I
my-
said, hi, rabbi's daughter.
Everybody did. Teddy loved that too.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
the
his
best.
favorite thing,
Are you honest with new girls about your relationship past?
Sure. Are you kidding?
I guess women don't care about that.
I
They're
don't
like,
care.
oh
I
my
don't
God,
care.
I don't even see a red flag at all.
No, it's just 5 of them.
First of all, if you're not honest going in, there's no
Yeah.
reason to continue. And second of all, I'm not wearing it as a badge of dishonor. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. I haven't hurt anybody. I haven't. Well, I mean, maybe a little hurt here and there, but not. You know. Nobody came out of it worse than they walked in.
Yeah.
And everybody that I marry, leaves me and finds the love of their life.
You should marry.
Everybody.
You should marry him.
Yeah, just to get to the next person.
I'm serious.
Yeah, but how are you?
Oh, I'm a mess.
Yeah.
I'm a total mess.
But you're saying
you know?
no, everyone comes out on better, but
Yeah,
you
not
don't.
me. No. I'm 102 years old. I'm sitting alone in an apartment on the west side, wondering what.
Why
the
don't you think that
was.
you are worth real love?
I don't think I am.
You are so funny. You're the best.
I think I am. It just hasn't happened in a long time.
Do you really think that you
I was
are?
actually in love with somebody a few years ago. Marshall knows it, and it didn't work out.
She voted for Trump.
No. I would say to
Yeah,
someone.
why didn't that
honestly,
work out? I'm curious.
Well, if you ask her, it's 100% my fault. But, I would ask, I wouldn't, at this point, and I'm not going to get politically, you told me,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't even, I'm not friends with people who voted for Trump. I'm past that.
Have you? If you really loved her, did you try like counseling?
We went twice. She was so angry both times.
Oh, so it was like a little
It
late.
was just her sitting there, stewing and steaming, and it was coming out of her, And we're still friends. We still see each other. We're having dinner tonight.
Wow.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow.
So then there might be something.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Well, birthday sex
it's
for the
birthday.
boy.
Birthday sex. Birthday sex.
Yeah, maybe you could.
I think that's a real thing. That should be fine.
It's a whole
Yeah.
song. Why not
Yeah.
make it a thing?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on
Yes.
and
Thanks for
taking a
having me. It
leak
was
with
a lot
us.
of fun. What was the other thing I can't hear?
Twat?
No, it's
Tits?
Okay. Tits. I don't know why. That's why.
Tiggle bitties? You ever say that?
No.
Tiggos? You never said tiggo?
I
Justin,
want to
you
know the
say
story about
tiggos.
your grandma. I wonder when your grandma was like, "Don't ever say tits."
My
Like,
grandma was 96 when she died. She was 5 feet tall, never had anything but Melba toast cottage cheese, and had the same plastic on her furniture in the Bronx for 50 years.
So why would you take advice from her?
I didn't. She scared me. It wasn't advice.
so the plastic on her couch is you with your dungarees perfectly straight.
Even I don't say dungarees.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
who the fuck knows what dungarees are? All right, thank you so much.
sounds like there's hope.
No, yeah.
There's some.
I'm always looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always on the,
Are you on social media or anything?
I love that.
I'm hiding from the world. Are you kidding me?
And guys, everyone go buy Adidas. Right?
Adidas, that's the boost. Boost.
And a bidet.
And a bidet.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me. It was
Oh
a
my
lot
God,
of
it was
fun.
so great.
Marshall,
Gives
where
me
can we
hope.
find you, pal?
Soundlounge.com.
Andrew, where can we find you?
At Andrew T. Collin on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can always follow us at Happy After After Podcast on Instagram and H&A Pod because I said it wrong.
Happy
H&A
Nifter. She said Nifter. Oh.
at Tiggle Bitties at
take a leak
H&A
with
Pod at gmail.com. Thanks so much, you guys.